Hello everyone, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. So I recently uploaded a worst makeup of 2021 video, and in today's one I'm going to do the flip. I'm going to do the best makeup of 2021. So like I said in my previous video, I have been on a year-long no-buy, so the makeup I'm including in today's video, I'm pretty sure the bronzers aren't. I'm pretty sure that none of the makeup that I'm talking about has been released this year, but all of the products I'm talking about are new to me. Now, I did also recently upload my top 5 favourite makeup items that are currently in my collection, so I am kind of including those ones in this video because they are brilliant items, but I'm not going to talk about them because I wanted to talk about some different products. So before I get into it, if you are new here, please subscribe. It would be lovely to have you here. Thank you to those that already have done, and I hope you're all enjoying Vlogmas so far. I hope you're finding it interesting. Okay, so into the video then. I'm going to start off with brow products, and I've got two brow products to talk about. The first one is a brow pencil, and it's by NYX, and it's the Micro Brow, and I think I used up 2 of them this year, or I had 2 and they were in 2 different shades. But anyway, I did use up a NYX Micro Brow this year, and it is such a brilliant eyebrow pencil. It's such a fine little nib and you can be really precise with it. The colour payoff is great as well. It only takes a little bit of warming up and then you've got a really nicely defined brow. And I think from memory, was it taupe? Maybe taupe was the best shade for me. But I think they've got a great range of colours as well. And then on the other side of the pencil is a spoolie, so you can comb through your brows as well. And I think I did a video where I compared that to the Benefit Gimme Brow. And I think, to be honest, the Benefit Gimme Brow edged it just ever so slightly in terms of not needing to be as warmed up as quickly as the NYX one. But the difference in price just didn't warrant spending it on the Benefit one. The NYX one was just brilliant. If I want to go for an eyebrow pencil again, I would definitely go for the NYX one. I would recommend it. It really is a great drugstore option for getting some really precisely defined eyebrows. However, I have recently moved away from eyebrow pencils and I have now discovered tinted eyebrow gel. So if I was to go back to eyebrow pencils, the NYX Micro Brow would be the one that I would go for. But another favourite, another best makeup item of 2021 in my opinion is a tinted eyebrow gel, and it is my Benefit Gimme Brow, which is in my project pan, and it is what I have on my brows today, and it's just super easy. I love that it combines the colour that you would get from, say, a brow pencil and then the clear brow gel that you would get from a clear brow gel. So I love that it just makes doing your eyebrows so easy. You basically have a 2-in-1 product. The bristle head itself is really small, so you can be quite precise with it. It deposits colour really evenly on your brows as well, and it helps set them in place but without making them feel, you know, rock hard. And I just like that it gives a really natural effect to your brows, and that's how I like my brows to be. I don't like my brows to be super dark or super defined. I like them to look really natural. So this product for me is such a winner of 2021. It's one that I would repurchase, but I am interested in trying a dupe for it in the new year. Just to see, like with the Micro Brow from NYX and the Precisely My Brow from Benefit, whether I can get away with going for a cheaper one compared to this and still getting really good results. I want to talk about a couple of Fenty products next. Now, another item that has made my best of 2021 is a lip gloss. And I never thought that I would say that because I am very much, and always have been, a lipstick kind of person. I have never really been that interested in lip glosses. I just find them to be quite kind of gloopy and sticky and tacky. You go to talk and then you feel like you need to really separate your lips. You go outside, it's not even windy, and then your hair just attaches itself to your lip gloss anyway. They're just really impractical in my opinion. But Fenty then came out with their lip glosses, their lip balms, and I tried one. Can't remember what shade it was in now, but it was brilliant. It wasn't tacky or gloopy. It felt really hydrating, really smooth. It was a really nice thin coverage of gloss. It looked really lovely just worn alone, or also over the top of a lipstick or a lip liner as well. And the smell is delicious. It smells like vanilla, but it's not like sickly vanilla, and I'm not often a vanilla fan, but it smells so lovely. And it is an item I would definitely repurchase. I'm really interested in trying all the different shades that they do in that as well. And that was actually the item that made me start to come around to lip glosses now. And I am interested in trying more lip glosses from Fenty, but also from other brands as well. So I currently have a Vive one, but I also want to try some NYX ones and Kiko as well. A couple more Fenty items are new ones to my collection this year, and I don't think that these were released this year. I'm not sure, you'll have to let me know if I'm wrong. But they are the bronzers, and I have two of them. I have the powder one here, which is number 2 Shady Biz, and that is what that one looks like. So this one is great for when I'm in a bit of a rush. I don't like to use cream products when I'm in a rush. I just like to use a little bit of a powder and then I'm off and out the door. And then this one also doubles up as a really nice eyeshadow as well. And then I do have the cream one, and it's in the shade, again, 02, and it is Butter Biscuit, and that is what that one looks like. And I did kind of break my inventory rules because I think I said for the year I only wanted one bronzer. That's just because I'm not really a bronzer fan, I'm more of like a blusher fan. But I couldn't resist. I wanted to try both of them to see what the difference was between them. But actually, I'm really glad that I have both because I think it's really useful to have the option of going for a cream or a powder. You can use them both separately or you can layer over the top, which is what I quite often do. If I was to pick one over the other though, I think I would go for the cream. And it's just because it blends in a little bit more seamlessly as well. It makes your cheeks look quite juicy. There's no kind of like harsh defined line. It's just a really soft, glowy effect to the skin. Makes you look really healthy as well. The cream one is just brilliant. I recommended it to my friend and she tried it and was like, these Fenty cream bronzers are amazing. So these are both definitely products that I would repurchase, and I have sort of like struggled to find the right kind of bronzer shade for me, which I think is quite common with a lot of people, to be honest. Because I'm pale, I don't want anything that's too kind of like orangey based, but then it can look quite muddy or it can look quite dark fairly quickly, whereas you don't get any of that with these two. Now these two shades were matched to my foundation shade for Fenty, and the matching is spot on. I love these two bronzers. They are definitely standout products for me this year. Okay, so I think I lied at the beginning when I said I'm not going to include any items that I mentioned in my top 5 makeup items that I currently own video. But I'm just going to quickly skim over this one because I think, pretty sure I mentioned it in that video. And it is my Bobbi Brown Face Base, which is new to me this year. I had never tried it before. It was always on my to try list, but it is an expensive product. But I got the small pot, which is the 15ml pot from ASOS when they had 20% off or something, so it came down to a really good price. And this is what the product looks like. It's a really thick but hydrating face cream. It smells incredible as well. So yeah, you can use it as a face cream or you can use it as a primer, which is how I prime my skin. I use this as a primer. You only need a really small amount as well, so you do actually get through this tub really slowly. So even though it's a bit pricey, it's not something you're going to be repurchasing, you know, every month. Unless you're a makeup artist and you use it on loads of people, but for your average consumer, this isn't going to be something that's going to be needed to be repurchased again and again and again in a short space of time. And I love it because it just makes my makeup look so much better over the top. This, like the Fenty Gloss Pom did to lip glosses for me, this product here has made me kind of realise that actually using a primer, but using the right primer, really does make a difference to your skin. Before this, I was very much a, primer doesn't do anything. But I tried this and actually, yeah, primer, it does help. This primer is amazing. I would recommend it to anyone. And then last product is the NYX Glitter Primer, which I purchased when I saw one of Sarah Rose's videos. At the time, I was struggling to make some of my shimmer eyeshadows really pop. And she mentioned this and how this really helps with that. It provides a real sticky base for your shimmer shadows to sort of stick to over the top and to make more vibrant. So I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up. I'm not breaking my no by doing that because it's its own separate category. It's a glitter primer instead of an eyeshadow primer, so I thought that it was fine to do that. And I'm so glad that I bought this. I think I probably use this most of the time now when I wear a shimmer eyeshadow, whether the eyeshadows need it or not. I just really like having this to give the shimmers that bit more intensity. And you only need a little bit as well, so you're not going to get through this tube really quickly. I think I bought this in April and it does have a 6-month shelf life, so it is out of date, but it still performs absolutely fine. And I think I still have loads of this left. Yeah, I mean, I'm squeezing, you know, from down here and it's coming out, so I've got loads of this left. It's just a really handy product to have to make your shimmer shadows just perform that bit better. So if, like me, you were struggling with shimmer shadows, try buying this, give it a go, and then hopefully it will help revive them. And I know it sounds a little bit silly, but I do think, how did I cope with shimmer shadows before I bought this? It must have looked awful. So those were my favourite makeup items that I tried in 2021. So please let me know in the comments down below whether you agree with any of my choices, and also what are your favourite items as well. What are some products that I should be trying next year? If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please also subscribe if you haven't as well, that would be really lovely. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you're enjoying Vlogmas, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye guys.